What up? Happy Sunday, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Who else here had a spectacular weekend? I did. Obviously, I'm going to tell you all about it. Sven, what's going on, man? Prime, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? I got your stuff right here, off on the side. So what's going on, y'all? What's up? Happy Sunday. How's everybody's weekend? Who did anything interesting? I'm gonna hog up everybody with the story once once more folks get in. I'm going to hold off on the raffle for now. So last time, you guys probably remember from last time, Danielle finishes work at 9 Central. So this is 8 Central right now. So for the next hour, it'll just be me. And then once Danielle finishes up work, she's going to pop on up. And so we're going to do, and she wanted to do the giveaway, like she wanted to be here for the ducky race, you know. So what we're going to do is the timer on the giveaway is 45 minutes. So I'm just going to start it at 8:45, and that gives her till, or 8:30, and that gives her till 9:15. So that way she doesn't have to miss it. Pools and working out. Oh, the pool. Yeah, it's pool season again. It's past, what is it? Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? Been partying all weekend for your baby's 4th birthday. Well, congratulations on your baby's 4th birthday. That's awesome. Oh, Prime, you got your binder for DR. Oh, you got the binder. Okay, I thought you were, for a second there, I thought you were saying that you finished the master set. I was about to say that is wild. Absolutely wild. I mean, it's been not even 2 weeks. Although I'll tell you what, it's been like 2 weeks or so, and let me tell you how many packs I've been able to get a hold of. This many. 0. Not a single one. The prices right now on the secondary market, I think, are just a little not cool, and so we decided to just not contribute to that fly. I mean, the fact of the matter is that a market is only where it is because people are doing it. They're contributing. They're participating. We just didn't want to do that. You made some progress, so you've been opening up a little bit. Then where have you been getting it? I haven't had any luck so far. So obviously on release day, I went to Target and Walmart, found nothing, and then on this past Friday, so this past Friday would have been the first like restock, I guess, for stores. Danielle hopped over to GameStop in the middle of the day and got nothing. It was because the line was so long. It was just a restock day, right? Like, I think they did have some prismatic too, so I think there was more folks out probably than just looking for Destined Rivals. In terms of finding product at MSRP, yeah, like I'd be curious if you have found anything like from other from stores, GameStop, etc. GameStop, a vending machine. Oh, and the store near you did MSRP. That's wild. That's crazy to me. But that wasn't in one day. Well, that makes sense. Vending machine's pretty lucky because I've seen videos of like the employees like just opening it up before, or not opening it up, but buying everything like before the store opens. So that seems pretty lucky. GameStop, at least our local GameStop, it is packed up. Like people are ready to go at our local GameStop. So we haven't had any success there since Prismatic. And that was before things got like really, really crazy. They were doing booster bundle pre-orders and you could get 10. And man, I was kicking myself because I didn't get 10. I was like, well, 3 should be enough. Like I'll get 3 now, 3 later, you know, a couple of ETB. Thinking back on it now, it was so naive to have ever thought that we could just go and get more prismatic or something or other. That was wild. They cut booster boxes and did 9 packs per person. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know, I understand it. I get why some stores are doing that, especially like they feel like they're doing you a favor by selling at manufacturer suggested retail price, and in order to make sure you reciprocate on that favor, if you will, then they're cutting. So it's no longer a sealed product. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like if you were, I would rather you didn't cut my booster box and sold it to me above MSRP. But if it's for 9 packs each, that's pretty good, because that's MSRP is like $4.50 or so. So 9 packs later after tax, you're talking about $50, which is pretty good. I mean, because that just doesn't exist elsewhere. You didn't complain. Yeah, yeah, it makes total sense for those of us who just want to actually get a couple of packs and then rip open the freaking plastic. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's just the world we live in. Oh, they weren't selling the booster boxes at all. Okay, that makes sense. So they were just like opening up booster boxes, selling 9 of them at a time to each person in line. That I gotcha. Yeah. It's like the thing that's so interesting about it, I guess, is there's not a super large incentive for them to sell at MSRP. There just isn't. Like, because you think about what a business is usually thinking about is cash flow. And so selling at MSRP is fine. You know, distributors are upping prices, so things are closer and closer to MSRP anyway. So they're already narrowing the profit there if they don't sell it above MSRP at market rate. But they will sell it. It's like guaranteed to go out the door the second it comes in the door. If you sell it at MSRP, you will get that money back immediately if you're the business. But the thing is, if you buy something for $8 and then sell it for $10, you're happy. You're like, okay, cool. I made my 20%. Life goes on. I can pay the bills. And I sold all of them like instantly. So I'm happy about that because I have that. I spent the cash and I immediately got my cash back plus some. But now you're calling up your distributor and you're like, hey, I want some more. And they'll say, well, I don't have any more, which means their next place to go is the market. And now you have all this cash and you're really happy about it. And you realize I can't buy anywhere near as much as I did the first time because the secondary prices are so extraordinarily high. So the replacement cost really comes into play there. You're really thinking about, it's cool that I made everybody happy and that I made my money and I made it fast. That's great. But now you can afford to buy 60%, maybe 70% of what you originally bought. You know, maybe you bought 10 boxes to begin with. Now you can only buy 7. And that doesn't feel very good. And those are things that compete with each other, right? Like, you just have to make a choice at the end of the day. Oh, they're the homies. Collectibles, card and games, and Flower Mound. Is that the city or the town, Flower Mound? Or is that just totally out of context and I'm not getting it? They're deep into retro games and other collectibles, so they don't. Oh, okay. So they're not purely a Pokemon store. Well, that helps. If that's like just part of what they get, if that's part of what they do, then that helps. Hey, what's up, Drew? How's it going, man? Have I played Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon? No. What? That doesn't even sound familiar to me. What is that? If it's a mobile game, I rarely play on mobile, but that doesn't ring a bell at all, which is weird. I'm pretty tuned in to like new things getting released and such. But yeah, if they're not fully invested purely in Pokemon, then that makes a little bit more sense, because then they can use it as a marketing strategy effectively. Selling an MSRP at that point becomes a marketing strategy where they make people happy. And when you make people happy, they come back. Let's see. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I'm looking it up right now, Drew. That's the city. Cards are 30% of what they do. Okay, that makes sense. Step into a dark reimagining of the Arthurial legends in the first-person open-world MMORPG, or open-world RPG, not an MMORPG. Excuse me. Wow, its ratings are crazy good. Holy cow. 80% on Metacritic. IGN didn't like it. They gave it a 6. Although I often disagree with IGN's analysis. Steam, I feel like Steam ratings are probably like the best. That's what I prefer to check out. Because Steam ratings are the market. It's just a free market, right? If enough people say it's cool, then it's probably good. And, game graders, that they're performing an analysis. They're trying to understand it as a piece of art, as a piece of technology, whereas players are trying to have fun, and they'll tell you if they didn't like it or not. I really, really like I wouldn't say you should never depend on any ratings, but if I was going to depend on one, it would be Steam reviews. And it's got really high Steam reviews. Dark style Skyrim. Yeah, well, I mean, that is very, very, very up my alley. Skyrim was, oh gosh, when did that come out? I think I had just joined the Marine Corps not too long before. Repeat business, exactly. Yeah, if you make people happy, they'll come back and they'll buy something else. It plays on itself. And people like having a good store nearby. I've got a story. And $45. Okay, so it's a AA game. That's even better. Jansen, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Oh, J Air's here too. What's up, man? Happy Sunday, y'all. Y'all probably noticed the raffle bot isn't like ticking off or anything right now. So Danielle wanted to make sure that she was here for when we do the ducky race. And so I'm going to start the 45-minute timer at 8:30. So that way it pops off at 9:15 Central Time. So it pops off at 9:15. Danielle wraps up work at 9, so she should be here roughly at that time, and then we can do the giveaway. So what were y'all getting into this weekend? What it do, boo? What's going on, man? You're totally lost in the story right now. Okay, well, if the story's good, that's kind of like my main thing at the moment. So like, I mean, I want solid combat, and I want an engrossing story that I cannot wait for work to end so that I can turn on the PlayStation or whatever and start going again. The last one that I played was Expedition 33, and if y'all haven't played that, you're messing up. You're messing up bad. It's also a AA game, so $45-$50, something like that. Absolutely incredible. I mean, like, you shouldn't say this about too many things because it'll lose its meaning, but it was a masterpiece. Straight up. Like, there's just not a better word for it. So if you are looking for something RPG-wise, Expedition, get in there as fast as you can. Give them your money so that they can start making the next whatever it is that they're going to do. And it's cool because it's a smaller developer. They're like 35, 40 people or something like that. And it was apparently it was a bunch of folks at Ubisoft that were like not happy making another Assassin's Creed, making all the same stuff over and over. And so they just jumped ship. They were like, hey, we have an idea and let's run with it. And they did. Every idea that they had, they just put it into that thing and they let it rock. Everything you just said you'll get. Okay, well, it sounds like it's exactly perfect up my alley then. It's not turn-based. Yeah. If it's Skyrim, I'm assuming it's a first-person POV. If it's Skyrim-ish. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do some packs, right? So Prime, I want to make sure you're here first. Obviously you were chatting earlier, but I just want to make sure you're good to go there. Expedition 33. It's funny because you learn that Expedition 33 is a countdown timer from 100, so it's like the 67th expedition because it's starting at 100 and going down from there. But they didn't call Expedition, the first one, they didn't call it Expedition 100. They called it Expedition 0. And even at that, the flags all say Expedition 00. It was a confusing game. You had to like stop and think a couple of times about what was happening. Combat's not boring, Rebecca. Yeah, that's the only thing with Skyrim is like the combat, it wasn't supposed to be ultra satisfying. It wasn't trying to be some evolution of what first-person combat could be, but it was fun. It was still enjoyable, and it felt correct in the setting in one way or another. And first-person wizard casting stuff will always be fun, like even if it's a little janky. And the jank was kind of part of the charm too. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some packs, and I got stuff to tell you guys about the weekend. I had a super fun weekend. Oh, by the way, the buyer giveaway today, I have a pack of Journey Together that we're going to throw in there for that. But yeah, so I had a ridiculously amazing weekend. Super fun. So I went to my first ever Magic the Gathering pre-release event. You get legit scared when an enemy comes into... Oh yeah, well, especially with the POV. Like, yeah, when a scary enemy is like taking up the entire screen, that like messes with you a little bit. All right, so Prime is gonna do... We're gonna do a couple of Temporal, Twilight, 151, and Terastal. Still probably my favorite of the current age, Scarlet and Violet, if you will. And man, I'm like almost out of Twilight. This is literally all I have left of Twilight. 2 packs. Switching back and forth between 33 and Metaphor. Oh, dude, Metaphor was incredible. I loved every second of that game. The battle theme, bum 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 bum, and then the dude the chanting, I know, I know, I know, I know. It's so good. Just gets you so hyped every time. All right, so let's see what we can do. We'll finish with the Terastal. Dude, Metaphor was insane. The only times I don't recommend Metaphor to somebody is if they straight up don't have that kind of time on their hands. That's the only thing. Metaphor, I grinded a little bit at the end of Metaphor, granted, but excited Prime. All right, let's do it. Temporal's been pretty good to us, so let's see if we can keep going down that path. Move this a little bit. But Metaphor, the only thing with Metaphor is, again, I grinded a little bit at the end, a few extra hours, but it was a 92-hour game for me. Now, if that's what you're into, then it's heaven. But if you're not into that, you're like, oh my god, when is this story coming to a close? But Metaphor was absolutely absurd. It was by far and away last year my game of the year. And, oh, that's good, Turtwig. I like that. And, you know, it's still pretty early in the year. We're not even halfway through, or we're barely halfway through the year. Are we? Gosh, are we really halfway through the year? It is June. Oh my god, that's wild, dude. But I think Expedition's my game of the year. Hands down. Mist. A little Ribombe. Go lurk. Nothing there. Alright, come on, Temporal. I'm actually getting a little low on Temporal, too. There's like maybe 5 left, I would say. Tend to get things in factors of 6. The most preferred thing that we try to do is bundles and boxes. That's really the preference. Can't always make it happen, but that's generally what we aim for. So you often see, like, we'll have 36 of something, and then if people get a couple, then there's 32 of something. Ponyta, it's a great Ponyta. Alright, come on. Nope. No EXs or full arts or anything there. You love the chanting music? Dude, it's so good. And it's like this, it's like the normal combat song. It would be in other games, it would be like a boss battle song, and you'd only hear it 10 times throughout the whole game. But it's like the normal. If you guys haven't heard it, like if you look up oh gosh, what's the name of the combat? It's called like Warriors in Valor or something like that. But if you look up Metaphor Refantatio, or if it just Metaphor battle theme or something, you'll hear it, and it just gets your blood moving, dude. It's so good. It is a grindy game. There's a lot going on, but it has some quality of life things. Like for example, once you get powerful enough above an enemy type, then you don't have to go into full turn-based combat against those characters. You can just kill them in the overworld, which is really nice. What's up, Juan? How's it going, man? It's just me for now. So Danielle gets off work at 9 o'clock, and it is currently 8:20. So yeah, she'll be up here in like 45, 50 minutes or something. Good to see you too, Juan. Is it just U.S. delivery? Currently, yes. Currently, it's only United States. We haven't been able to facilitate branching out past that quite yet. One day we'll get there. But at the moment, dang, I'm not doing great. But yeah, Leo, we definitely would like to get there at some point. But at the moment, no. Just the United States. Where are you at, Leo? Are you in Canada or Mexico or something? Somewhere here in North America? I'm guessing North America because I mean there are sometimes some people that hang out with us from Europe, but it's not super common because it's very late over there right now. Oh, you're going online, Juan? Okay, cool. We'll have a good stream, man. All right, come on, 151. Temporal and Twilight let us down. Okay, Erica, it's a good sign. We want to see the big Erica. Either of the big Ericas at this point would be good. Star U. All right, no IR, no SIR. Come on, full art. Bruh. Cooked. Ugh. Totally cooked on that. But oh, you're in the UK. Oh wow. Okay, so it's pretty late for you. What time is it over there? It's at least 5 or 6 hours ahead of us at the moment. I know. All right, so Prime. Obviously, we're gonna get hits out of Terastal. It's a high class set. We're guaranteed. But this was pretty whack. I'm gonna find something and toss it in there along with these. That seems only fair to me. 0 for 4 is pretty tough, especially with our rates. I mean, I feel like we're like a 1 in 3 kind of place for the most part. So 0 for 4 is pretty rough. Let me do a little logistics before we get going. Actually, no, I'm going to put those there for now. Man, I'm so excited to show you guys some of the other cards I've got too. I'll give you a little teaser. Like I said, I went to a Magic the Gathering pre-release this weekend. This is one of the cards I got in my packs. All right, Terastal. So Terastal never lets you down, luckily. It's got actual guarantees. Ooh. In this packaging, this is a sealed box. She is fighting me. There we go. 2 a.m. Oh, you work late. Okay, so you have like, you're kind of up all night, and then what does Michael Scott say? He's like, I'm gonna stay up all night. I'm gonna sleep up all day. Something like that. After he gets fired. Alrighty then. So let's do this. We're making recyclables. You guys, I hope y'all remember to recycle the cardboard. You can't recycle the packs, unfortunately. These aren't recyclable. Yeah, Leo, at some point we will like sort of be scaled up to the point where, you know, we can do outside of the United States. Certainly a goal. We've been doing this for, gosh, it's almost been 6 months. That's crazy to think about. We've done this for almost 6 months now. So we're little and we're growing up. All right, Terastal Festival. So I know I say this like every time we open up high class sets, but high class sets are a little different. So in a standard booster box in Japanese, you're going to get a guaranteed 3 illustration rares and 1 secret rare that may upgrade into an SIR. But with high class sets, instead, every pack has an EX. There's a couple of holos. So see, we're into our first one here. And then every pack is also guaranteed to have an EX. Ooh, Goldingo. That's a really good one. Goldingo is extremely meta right now. Should be commons after that. Yep. So always hold on to your EXs, folks. Never just toss those aside. I know they're not as exciting as other things, but you never know when those EXs are going to end up being inside like highly competitive meta decks. And if you've got it just sitting there ready to go, kind of like when Shrouded Fable came out, like a lot of people weren't super stoked on opening up Shrouded Fable. But man, if you got a Pheasantipity, that thing is worth like $16 right now or something. So extremely good value for an EX. It literally pays for all the other EXs that you get that aren't worth anything. But you never know when something's going to end up meta. Ooh, and there is our SIR, which was guaranteed. We were guaranteed an SIR in here. So this is the Pesharunt. And of course, one of the most fun things about looking at Japanese cards in particular is they do the foiling and the texturing quite a bit different than they do them in the international releases. So you can see the outline of the Pesharunt is glossy black, and it's got sort of it's got that square pattern behind it, and that's where a lot of the texture and the holo falls. And then it's also textured on the little waves down here at the bottom, and it looks crazy good. But yeah, so this was guaranteed 1 SIR in a box, and you can actually get a second SIR, because what you're guaranteed in the box. What's up, Juan? How's it going, man? Because what you're guaranteed in the box is a Pokemon SIR. So you can still also hit a trainer SAR. So we did that not too long ago, as a matter of fact. I think it was, we were opening up like some stuff that we bought for ourselves, our own Terastal. Oh, and you're also guaranteed an A-Spec. Those aren't super exciting, but you are guaranteed one. But yeah, we ended up with like, I want to say, if I'm remembering right, we opened up like a Blood Moon Ursaluna SIR, and then we also opened up Lacey, the trainer. Eevee, Adorbs. Ooh. Alakazam, that one's cool. Bramblin. Ooh, and there's a Pokeball. Gosh, the texturing is just, it's one of the reasons I kind of prefer Japanese. Texturing is just, they just go all out. The texturing is just wild. So Pokeball and an EX in this case. And in my mind, the Pokeball counts, especially if you're working on master sets and such. I'm doing very well, Juan. I had a super fun weekend. But yeah, so I went to my first ever Magic the Gathering pre-release event. So I've been playing Magic for very long, a few weeks, on my phone, because they have the full card games on the app. And Hollow EX. And so the Final Fantasy set is the next Magic set releasing, and I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. Have been since I was a kid. Started with 7. That was my first ever Final Fantasy. Came out in 97, so I was about 8. So I think I played it when I was 9 or so. By the time I played it, it was already one of the... If you guys are a little bit older and you remember PlayStation 1, they had these greatest hits versions, and they had a green... They were green on the side. So that was the first Final Fantasy I ever played. Instantly hooked. Instantly fell in love with the genre, with the IP, with the franchise, with everything that Squaresoft, they used to be called Squaresoft back in the day. They weren't Square Enix like they are now. There's our EX. Oh, got the Badoo. But yeah, so I've been playing Final Fantasy ever since I was a kid, so I'm obviously extremely into it. So basically, I saw the advertising for the Final Fantasy Magic set. And initially I was like, well, I'll just get a little bit because, you know, I like collectibles. You know, you can see behind me, I've got my whole, got our display, all of our Pokemon stuff. So clearly I'm into display items, particularly sealed items that look cool, which is why part of the reason Pokemon is so great for someone like myself and Danielle. We really like the aesthetic that they do with their packaging. And a lot of the Magic stuff looked really great. So I thought I'd buy a little bit, but I ended up really enjoying like looking at the cards and thinking about how they would play. Ooh, another Pokeball. Gosh, it looks so good. The texturing and the foiling on Japanese is just so outstanding. And I like Pheasantipity a lot. Ogerpon. Little screen tail action. But yeah, so obviously when a game like Magic does something like a crossover, they do them fairly regularly. They do it to get people that like that IP to give them their money. And it worked. I was able to get a play box, a play booster box. I really would like to get a collector booster bundle, but they're so expensive. They're like currently going for like $800 right now. But I got really into the game just from like looking at the cards. I was like, man, this looks like fun. And it has an app on the phone. So you can just sit there on the couch at night before going to bed and play a couple games of Magic. And I am highly competitive. Really, really competitive. So the idea of playing competitive card game on my phone, it's the full game. It's one of the things. Ooh, the Zoroark is cool, dude. That is cool. There's our Ace Spec. Yeah, so the idea of that is extremely good for me. Mastering Black Bolt and White Flare. Oh, dude, it would cost you so much money to master set Black Bolt White Flare. IR, SIR of all 156, plus Pokeballs, plus Master Balls, would be absurd. It's practically a fool's errand. There's a chance even that like some of the Pokeballs and Master Balls like end up not even being worth much, because like how many people are actually going to be out there trying to collect a master set? Because that's the people who buys Pokeballs and Master Balls of like Pokemon they don't even want. It's just people trying to master set it. We've already seen with Prismatic, that's a ridiculous idea. And with this, it will be, ooh, that's a great EX, Espeon. Last weekend at the show, we picked up the Espeon EX from the surprise box. Yo, Deadpool, what's going on, man? It's going extremely well for me. I was talking a little bit about my weekend. But yeah, so I was at so I did show up to the pre-release event because I went to a couple of different stores that do Magic here in San Antonio. And one of them did have the pre-release, some spots still open. This was a couple of weeks ago. And for not a ridiculous price. So the store can sell them for whatever they want, obviously. These folks were selling them for $45 for a ticket. And some of the other stores around here were selling them for much more than that. And so, ooh, another Pokeball. Gosh, they're so cool. Iron Boulder. What a house. What a tank. A unit. Look at that. That's so good, dude. On just a regular reverse holo Pokeball. Like, it's not even, like, fancy or, like, crazy expensive. It's just cool, dude. Monkey Dory. So I went over there, my very first Magic pre-release, and so what you get is a little box. You get a little box, and inside that box you have 6 packs. And you will open up those 6-packs. And oh, by the way, there's 48 people in this store. Like, they had a bunch of long tables. It's mostly a board game store. That's like their primary. That's primarily what they do. But they also do Magic, sort of secondarily. So they have a little community of players, right? So they do like Friday night Magic. They do like draft, stuff like that. And so, oh, that's funny. Poltergeist right into the second one. Ooh, and the EVEX. We got the Espeon EX and the EVEX. Not bad. Very cool. Tatsugiri. So cute. There's Briar from Stellar. But yeah, so 48 people there in total, which is pretty wild to think about it. Wasn't a teeny tiny store, but it's not like it was a huge store either. So we got a few Pokeballs. Let's count those up. Varoom. Yes, we got 3 Pokeballs. I think you're guaranteed 3. Didn't pull a Master Ball. Guaranteed an A-Spec, and then every other pack is guaranteed to have those EXs in it too. Cool ones here, the Eevee and the Espeon, of course. And then our SIR, our Pesharant. So cool. All right. So Prime, I hope you're happy. We didn't do so great on English, but Terastal Festival always saves the day. Because it's guaranteed. Like, it's guaranteed to save your night. Make you feel good about giving the Pokemon Company your money. Yeah. And let's see. You did add to bag, so we'll hold on to this until you're ready to go. What's up, RJ? Thank you. You are very welcome, Prime. For sure, man. Anytime. Literally anytime. And oh, I forgot to put these in the baggie too. Although that baggie was kind of filled up. Put these in a new bag. And then since I got 2 bags, let me draw up another little card here. What's going on, Harjay? And again, for those, especially anybody who wasn't here on Wednesday, so Danielle's job, she works until 9 o'clock Central. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna hang out with me for an hour, basically. So a little bit, it's a very different feeling, with Danielle not being here, because obviously we ping off each other, right? There's no pinging happening right now. Order is up. What's up? All right, yeah, we actually got a couple here. Oh, I said I would start the giveaway at 8:30, and I screwed up. It's 8:39. So let me kick that off now. All right, so it's good. So everybody, exclamation raffle. Make sure you get in that. As always, free cards. And then buyer's raffle tonight is Journey Together, package Journey Together. All right, so next up, Isaac. Isaac's next up. Ooh, some 151. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That might have been all the... That might be all the last 151 that I have. Let's count. Let's see. It's definitely going to be on the low end, even if it's not everything. What's up, Vaughn? How's it going? Good to see you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That's it. That's all. As they say in Quebec. That's all we got. We are officially out of Kanto. That's crazy to think, man. That is crazy to think. Let me draw up our little guy. our little card. I should stop using the dark energies. They're too hard to read sometimes. Now, all the homies are hanging out. What's up, y'all? RJ Jansen, JR's here. Prime's here. Sven's here. Elden. Deadpool's here. All right, so we got 10 151. So let's get into it. Our last 151s. Who knows when we'll be able to find more of these things. But yeah, so the pre-release was awesome. So essentially, it's a tournament. Really, is what it boils down to. And it was super fun. So you open up. So your little box has 6 packs in it, in a promo, and you can use the promo. So then with those 6 packs, you open those up. Those have 14 cards each. So that's like 84, I think. So you got 84 cards, and they're all yours. And then with those 84. You make a 40 card deck. Now 17 of those cards are going to be lands, so you're really making a 23 card deck out of 84 cards that you got. Ooh, that Hollow Gyarados is cool. I like this one quite a bit. And so every set is designed with certain ideas in mind already. So there's essentially 10 2-color archetypes that Wizards comes up with, and that's what you that's what you mostly roll with, like in order to build your deck, because it's mostly Hollow Energy, very cool. Magic the Gathering, yeah. So it was at a Magic the Gathering pre-release event, my very first one. So the cards that I got, they weren't looking so hot. I did get a couple of really powerful white cards. Ooh, an EX Zapdos, bro. Yo. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, man. This is the best art in 151. That's an opinion, but I think a lot of people share that particular opinion. So it's a Zapdos card, obviously, but you got Moltres, and then it's kind of hard to see, but Articuno's in there too because they're flying in the clouds together. So badass. So there you go, Isaac. Congrats, man. We got an SIR. Oh, gosh. So glad we pulled an SIR. Jolteon. Let's take a closer look at it together. See what kind of condition she's in. Oh, the texturing, so beautiful. All right, so it's definitely left heavy. And it's left heavy enough that I would not personally send this in to get graded. I think it would get a 9 on centering alone. It's also got a white dot that I'm wiping away to see if it's dust, and it doesn't seem to be dust. So it's got a white dot. So it is very... Oh, and then the bottom right has a small bit of white too. So to me, this is a very obvious 9. PSA, this would... I think almost 100% I would guarantee that this would rate a PSA 9. So that means don't send it in. Now, obviously, not everybody sends in cards, but it's fun when we pull something cool to speculate on how it would do. Either way, Zapdos is 50 or 60 bucks or something at the moment. So, and it's just badass. It's just a cool card. Like, just plain and simple. So, you already won. You've already won your opening on the second pack. So, let's see. Let's see if we can go even harder. So, congrats on that, man. That's so wild. That's so cool. Actually, before we get in... let's just do a very quick market check. Drew was telling me about this earlier. I was looking it up. Let's just do a super quick market check. Let's do Zapdos EX, and it is, what's its number? 202. 202 out of 165. Okay, so it's about 45 shipped. Yeah, 40 plus 5, 40 plus 5. Yeah, so it's 45 shipped at the moment. Whew, not bad at all. Not that that's the everything that matters, obviously. You should also like the things that you have in your collection, preferably. But it's not a bad idea to roughly know the kind of values that you're sitting on. It's never a bad thing. It's not good to get obsessed. That's for dang sure. Because if the only reason you're here... Ooh, I put a reverse holo in the bulk pile. The only reason you're here is to check out prices of cards. You probably burn out pretty quick. Most people that are only concerned with the value don't tend to stick around forever. But it is good to generally know more or less what you're... Ooh, and an IR immediately after an SIR. And the coolest looking IR in the set to boot. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. Congrats. Ooh, and another Jolteon EX. That's funny. Man, this was 2 packs. The blue theme tonight is just hitting. A demigod pack, that's possible. Yeah, there's some... we've never pulled one ourselves. That would be amazing. But they have the evolution chains and then the starters. So, like, you could pull a pack that has the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard secret rares. It's fun seeing the cool cards. It really is. I mean, like... It's... Seeing something get pulled, you know, it's like worth $100 or something like that. Like, that definitely makes you feel pretty good. That's why I think these are fun. I remember the first time I ever watched a pack opening video, I didn't really enjoy it. And then I watched a pack opening stream, and then I got it. Then I understood. It was like, we weren't opening anything. Ooh, this is cool as hell. Arcanine's one of my my 3rd favorite Pokemon. Very nice. No IR, no SIR there. Electrode. But yeah, the first time... Yeah, the video didn't work for me, but doing it live, watching a stream, I understood it. When somebody else, it wasn't my card, somebody else pulled something cool. It wasn't even something like insane. It was something, you know, it was like a cool full art or something like that. And everybody was happy for that person. That person was excited that they got a cool card that they wanted. It was just such a good vibe, such a good feeling. And that's when I understood this whole card opening stream thing. And that's when the idea first incepted itself into my mind that like, this is fun. Like, it does not matter that the things that I'm opening up right now. Ooh, things I'm opening up right now are not for me. They're not mine. These are somebody else's. But it's just a damn good time, and it's just fun. Ooh, another IR, bro. That's wild, dude. 2 illustration rares and an SIR in 10 packs total. That's insane. This one's great. Machoke helping the family move. You got Meowth hanging out in the corner, clean up in the attic. You have the whole Machoke crew here. Dang. 2 IRs and an SIR. It's not last pack magic, but it's last, like, packs of magic. 920 on that one. Dang, we're doing super. Yeah, Isaac's cooking. He's the chef tonight. Excuse me. Isaac is definitely the chef tonight. Oh, I thought the desktop audio clicked out for a second. It was just the song changing, getting quiet. Isaac is definitely head chef so far tonight. Magnemite. That's a cute Caterpie. I like that one. God, 151 is just so amazing. We are going to enjoy Cycling Road. Classic. Can only go one direction. We're going to enjoy opening up 151 for for the rest of our lives. I hope. Gosh, I hope they print enough that there's just random packs sitting around places. No IR, no SIR there. Dude, can we get a full art too? Nope, not here. If we can get a full art and an SIR and 2 ARs out of this, that would be nuts. Not a Sanji by any shot. There you go. All right, hollow energy, good sign. Demigod packs also have the hollow energy. So whenever you see a hollow energy, you're like, ooh, ooh, your ears kind of perk up. Oh, not in this one. Dodrio, come on, I want to see a full art. That would just be badass. We got 3 more to go, so we got 3 more to see a full art. It'd be amazing to see all 3 rarities. I suppose it's possible. Pretty much everything is from... Pretty much everything we buy from 151 is like bundles and such. So we could just be hitting a lucky couple of bundles or the tail end of one, finishing off a full one, and then wrapping up another one too. Marowak. All right, 2 more. Gosh, I want to see. Hashtag One Piece. That's right. I told you guys about the anime show. I did, yeah. I got the autograph of the woman that plays Lisa Ortiz. She plays Tony Chopper from One Piece. And how I was super disappointed because I got to meet the actress that plays Nami, but I didn't get there in time to get her autograph because they left the show a little early. The show ended at 5, so I thought I had until 5. Dugong is always like got a little special place in my heart because I remember my very first playthrough. Dugong was my water Pokemon that just laid everything low that I needed a water Pokemon to. Ooh, and another illustration rare, bro. That's wild. That's insane, dude. 3 illustration rares in a full art, or in an SIR. That's absurd. This one looks really nice. It's a little top heavy. Never mind. You always check your illustration rares too to see if they're grade worthy, because the populations on them tend to be a little bit lower. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Because the quality control on illustration rares versus special illustration rares is very different. 839, dude, Isaac, holy cow, man. You are smoking these packs. I'm not even gonna do the trick. Ooh, I have to do the trick because it was a hollow. Hits on hits, that's right, man. Isaac is cleaning up tonight. This is wild. This is like one of the best 10 packs in a row we've ever opened up. All right, it's last pack magic. Not that we need it, like, at all. Be wild. Be wild, dude. Absolutely insane. What is happening? Dude, this was the most nutty 151 opening. Not because we hit a Charizard, but because we just hit 4 IRs and an SIR. That's insane, dude. Oh my goodness. Bro, check this out. Hashtag rigged. Man, I wish I could rig it like that. Oh my gosh. Should have got the 151. Yep. Hindsight's 2020. What's up, Matt? How's it going, man? We just pulled in 10 packs We just had a 50% hit rate, and all 5 of those hits were IRs and SIRs. So we got the Zapdos, Tangela, Poliwhirl, Machoke, and Nidoking. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. If Isaac also wins the Bio Raffle at the end of the night, insane, dude. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to put those into a shipping shield when I send those out. Dude, that was nuts. Let's just look one more time, just really quick. This was in 10 packs. This was in 10 packs. You should expect to see something like this in like, let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, 55. Yeah, this is like, this should be 50 packs. This should be probably 60, at bare minimum, 60 packs worth of hits. Bare minimum. Probably more like 70, probably more like 80, probably more like 90, probably more like 100. Like, the odds of hitting 4 illustration rares and an SIR in 10 packs, I mean, those have to be absurdly small. Because you remember, like, an IR is roughly 1 in 12-ish. So in 10 packs, we should have hit... What you expect to happen in 10 packs is, if you're lucky, get an IR or SIR, one or the other if you're really lucky. But probably the IR, probably not the SIR. And then 1 or 2 EXs, and also if you're really lucky, maybe in a full art. So like the best 10 packs that you should expect are 1 illustration rare, 1 full art, and 2 EXs. That would be an absurd 10 packs. That would be an extremely lucky 10 packs. So the fact that we just got 4 illustration rares and an SIR, and it's a Pokemon SIR, mind you. Not throwing shade on Erica, because her SIR is incredible. It's like one of the best looking SIRs they've ever made. But Pokemon are worth more. It's just the way it is. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. So good luck topping that for the rest of the night. Gosh, the odds of that, dude. The odds. They're not 0, but they're damn close to 0. Danielle's missing the heat. Well, you know what? I deserved to finally pull some bangers and a bunch of bangers. Because I feel like the last multiple days that we've been live, she's been the one getting everything. Oh, you got the ship your bag? Okay, yeah. It's, yeah, because it, like, the way I set it up is it defaults to don't ship. Well, there's 2 options, and the option that shows up first is add to my bag. Because it makes it easier, so that way it's like, hey, I forgot, I didn't notice the shipping. I didn't notice the shipping was underneath whatever. It's like, okay, fine, we'll just go to ship my bag, and it just adds that $5 for you. So it just makes things easier when you don't do it. But if you didn't mean to ship and you did do the shipping, then I have to refund you, and refunding takes a couple of days or something like that. So it sort of makes things a little bit easier on the back end for both of us. So holy cow, Isaac. Holy cow, that was insane. I've got some Final Fantasy packs that I want to open, and I hope the luck continues. Or you just took my luck, and I shouldn't open them. Yeah, you did want the shipping. Exactly, yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, the default option when you first go to the checkout screen is there's 2 options, but you have to click a drop down to do the shipping option. And I did that on purpose, so that way if you accidentally do anything, the thing you accidentally do is not ship. So then I can just tell you, go to and add ship my bag as an order. As opposed to if the default is ship and you didn't want shipping, then I have to refund you. And that refund takes a couple of days to go back to your credit card. And so it's like the better accident is that there's no refund involved. Oh, what's up, Peekaboo? I didn't even notice, man. Yeah. Oh, you've been here a while, dude. My bad. Man, all the homies are hanging out. We got Drew, we got Harjay, Pokemat's hanging out. Let's see, Isaac's here, obviously, pulling insane heat. All right, so next up, Harjay wants to open up a few packs. And it's going to be tough to top what we just did, but you never know. You never know. But yeah, so when I was at the pre-release, so I got everybody, I won a pack. I got high enough to get a free pack. But they also had my pre-order for my Final Fantasy collector boosters. And my plan tonight was to open 2. So I want to keep 1 forever for the rest of my life because they're just beautiful. It's just a beautiful display piece. But the other 2 I want to open. And I will maybe open this one up one day. It's just I don't know if I'll ever see another collector box or a collector booster of Final Fantasy ever again, because they're sold out everywhere. It's like it's actually Final Fantasy is the best-selling Magic set of all time, and it hasn't even come out yet. It comes out next week. It's the best-selling set ever. Just think about that. Think about the crossover between Magic the Gathering players and Final Fantasy players. And then add on to that the millions of Final Fantasy fans that know nothing about Magic, like I used to be just a month ago. The advertising was for me. Hey, we're doing Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards. It worked. Think of all those millions of people that also want stuff. So you can't find that crap anywhere, man. Nowhere. All right, so Harjay's doing a bundle. And also my final 2 Twilight packs. This is it. This is the last 2 I got. I'm going to have to go find somewhere where these are not $1 million a booster box. So, oh, actually, before I do that, I should, it's so weird doing this, doing these initially by myself during the day. Or during the evening, because I'm used to, you know, being with Danielle at all times, of course. So we split the work, right? The logistics. It's very odd doing all sections of it myself. It's only for an hour, so it's not like it's some big deal, but it's also more convenient when Danielle does the drawings on stuff, because she, like, you guys know, like, you've gotten stuff from us before, like, you know how she likes to draw on them and make them pretty and stuff. So when I do these, she ends up just having to redo them from scratch. But it's kind of good because we got all these energy cards. We should put them to use for something. Oh, let me get these out of my way. Hands must be sweatier than usual. Well, they're doing pretty well under the pressure so far, considering we just had a 50% pull rate on 10 packs. That was wild, dude. Isaac, that was insane. All right, so Twilight Masquerade to start us off. The last 2 packs that I got. Oh, that's adorable. Toe Beans. Ninetales is my second favorite Pokemon. So Vulpix is quite special to me. Tatsugiri, adorbs. Alright, Diplin. Snorunt. Oh, okay, got an EX. Alright, the luck is not completely gone from us now. We're still pulling stuff. Alright. This is the last pack of Twilight that we have available at the moment, at least. And the prices on these things are only going up, and I don't think it's going to get reprinted. It's possible. I don't think Pokemon cares about reprinting Twilight Masquerade. The booger? No, he's a pot of tea, right? Aren't these poultices? Although I see what you mean. And if Sinistcha isn't a booger, it definitely looks like it's tossing them around, that's for sure. energy. Wish there was some way I could like quickly in an instant turn the energy into like some kind of a guessing game, like as we're going. That'd be fun. Guess it right, get a point, get enough points, get a thing, get $5 or something. I don't know. I don't have a clue how I would make that work, but it would be fun. No IR, no SIR. Come on, full art EX. Nope. Got that Pheasantipity again. Kind of wild that Pheasantipity was in Twilight Masquerade, considering it's like in the following set, Shrouded Fable, it was like one of the headliner Pokemon. All right, so the bundle, I got a couple more bundles left. So these aren't mystery packs. Like, these are known what's in them. It's just basically like it's 5 packs if you want a little bit of diversity at a discount, right? So Temporal, Stellar, Paradox, Surging, Crown. All right, let's do it. Yeah, also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did put up an entire booster box of Stellar Crown at a pretty good rate, quite a bit below what the current market is. Not like 50% off or anything like that, but if you did want a whole booster box of Stellar to yourself, I do got you there. Drillbur, so cute. See him in Black Bolt, White Flare. Lycan Rocks, super cool. I just like all the... I guess what I really like is diversity at a discount. There you go. That's a really good catchphrase for what the bundles exist for. And... ooh, there we go. Another EX. Temporal. Iron Boulder from the Fucha. From the Fucha. Diversity... that reminds me of, y'all remember The Office, like the second episode or something. They have the guy from Diversity Today come and give them a diversity training because Michael was like doing some kind of Chris Rock bit, saying inappropriate things in the office, in the workspace. And he's like, at Diversity Today, we believe that anyone can be a hero. Metatite cards always hit. Metatite cards are good. Metatite does tend to make really good cards because he's a fighter, right? It's kind of like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, which deserve way more cards than they have. Did I do the trick? I don't remember. All right, Stellar, baby. It's Diversity Today. We believe that anyone can be a hero. And then Dwight's like, not everyone can be a hero. He said, well, what's a hero to you? And Dwight says, a hero kills people. People that have wronged him. Mian Xiao, that's a cool Pokemon too. I like the sort of like that aesthetic. It's very wavy. It's kind of got scarves. Kind of reminds me of Sylveon a little bit. A hero kills people. People that have wronged him. Nothing there. All right, on to Paradox. Paradox has one of my favorite SIRs from the set, the Iron Valiant. Not from the set, from the era. The Iron Valiant. Big fan of that. Purple. Yeah, if we could like somehow live, like really fast, do like, what's the next energy going to be? And then you get like a point or something. That'd be super cool. I'll think about that. Because I like the idea of like holding the pack upside down, giving it a second, flipping it over. You'd only have a couple of seconds to put in your guess, but it'd be a very casual thing. Like it's no big deal, you know. Ambipom, Snorlax doll, Porygon. Oh, there we go. Got an illustration here, and it's a good one too. The Gimme Ghoul. Man, look at that little guy. He's so proud and happy. That little smirk. Way off to the side. That is not a good Gimme Ghoul impression. That is a great illustration right though. Let's take a closer look at it. It's definitely way right heavy, so not worth sending in. It's only way right heavy on the front. That's unfortunate. It's a great card. Guess the energy is your main game on your streams. Is it? How do you do it? Oh, the Goldingo? Yeah. His big brother. I'd want to do it like super fast, like in a snap. Like you have... I don't have a clue how I would kick it off. The way that I'd like to do it, I don't think it would be super feasible. I'll think about it. Let me check on the giveaway timer. Okay, we still got 13 minutes left, so we're good. It's currently 9:11, which means Danielle should be done with work, unless she's still like stuck on a call or something. And then she'll be joining us shortly. The Gimme Goal is nice. It's super cool. It's one of the better illustration errors in the set. Stack energy cards and you pick 3. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Not exactly. Because what I'm thinking is like, again, this would be like really infeasible, most likely. What I'm thinking is the pack's opened, so I click a button and it starts a 5-second timer, and then like literally, or a 3-second timer even. And then I flip over the back, and if you guessed, you guessed. And then you get a point, channel point or something. I don't know. It would be very, very tough to do that in a... I don't think I could do it in a fully automated fashion. It'd be very hard. I'll look into it, see if it's something that's doable. My gut tells me no, but you never know. Slack off. And nope. No IR, no SIR. Full art, EX still possible. And we got an EX. There you go. So that was our surging pull. Palisand. Rainbow EX. I wonder why not all of the SARs and EXs in Stellar Crown and above had the rainbows. That's when they started doing those, if I remember right. All right, last one. Crown Zenith. Crown Z. The set practically guaranteed to up your hit rate, your percentages. Nothing in life is guaranteed, but Crown Zenith is pretty dang close. Hana. Y'all remember how to count in Korean? Hana, tul, set, net. Just gotta be quick with it. Yeah, exactly. You would have to be quick. I would have to be quick, and it would be low. It would be low stakes. So like you wouldn't care if you missed one, and when you went to the bathroom, you wouldn't care that you missed 5. You know what I mean? Because it'd be pretty low stake. Friends and Hisui, adorbs. Does this remind you guys of Death Stranding, that game where he's carrying the little baby or whatever in the little suitcase on his back? Cherubi executes. Those machines that I can never win. Oh, bro. Man, I am killing it tonight, dude. Holy cow. Inte V alternate art from the Galarian Gallery, Crown Zenith. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what's up. Yes, please. One of the best cards in the entire set, baby. Legendary dog. They're actually like based on panthers, I think. Like various different big cats. But, oh man. We have had a night, bro. Magic hand. I do got some magic hands tonight, y'all. We are getting hits tonight. Gosh, the texturing on this thing is so cool. It's supposed to be family friendly, but I'm holding back other words that I wish to use to exclaim my point. 2477 right now, bro. It's pretty left heavy. Definitely not something you can send in for grading. But dang, man. Hey, what's up, baby eyes? How's it going? Man, you missed some. Well, maybe you were here. Let's see if it's a double. Nope, not a double. You missed some hits, baby eyes. If you weren't here earlier, check the back. See how she looks. The back is very clean. I don't see any whitening or anything. Yeah, if it wasn't so, see how thick it is on the right versus the left? And then on the front, the left versus the right. If the centering was better, the card is flawless. Amazing. Hands down, one of the best cards in the set. I mean, all three of them are ridiculous. I think the Raikou is probably my least favorite. But the Inti, depending on how you say it, and the Suicune are definitely like two of the best cards in the entire set. It wouldn't let you talk again? What hasn't? Oh, has it been... That's so weird. Timing you out or whatever? I don't know what the dealio is with that. Fire hit. Yes, indeed. Fire. Actually, this one is literally a fire hit. I mean, Entei on top of a cliff while an eruption is happening behind him, like, that is a legendary. That is, I mean, it definitely hits exactly precisely how they meant it to. Amazing. This one looks the most legendary amongst the three legendary dogs from this set. The Suicune, like, looks cool. It's badass. It's amazing. The Raikou looks super cool. And don't get on me about saying Suicune, all right? I'm never going to say Suicune. It's never going to happen. It's just not my vocabulary. I pronounce it the way I pronounce it since I have been from the tender age of 10 years old. It'll never escape my mouth willingly as Suicune. Now you need the Raikou? Okay. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Baby Ice. It is not good for us as well because, like, it's better when there's more chats per minute. Like, that's a statistic that matters, you know. But all right, so we did 5 packs. Dang! Oh, we got 5 hits in 5 packs. That's wild, dude. 3 EXs, an illustration rare, and an alt art. Dang, dude, I am on fire right now. Like, I am actually... The last time we were hitting so insanely lucky was when we got the double Pikachu. That was probably like the last time we were having this much luck. That's wild, dude. Well, congrats, RJ. We did the thing. We opened the packs and we got the good stuff. We did the thing. Oh, I forgot your reverse hollows and hollows. Gotta put those in there too. You are very welcome, my man. I don't want to open packs and there's nothing in there. I don't want that. You don't want that. Everybody wins, so it just feels so good when we can make that happen. Everyone gets to enjoy. I mean, that's what's fun about these things, right? Is there's, roughly 10 to 12 people here right now hanging out, and we all witnessed those things happen. We witnessed that together. Everyone felt the excitement and the thrill, even if it wasn't for them. That's what is fun about these things. Opening packs live with other human beings to all enjoy it at the same time. All right, so that wraps up the queue for now. Oh, Harjay, you're getting shipping too, so that'll be out the door for you on Tuesday, and then same for you, Isaac. We always do shipping the following day, so tomorrow we will package everything up. That's when Danielle gets everything all nice and pretty, and then the following day it goes out the door. So while we wait for Danielle, so if anybody wants to jump in, I got hot hands tonight. Y'all seen it, an SIR. Tonight we pulled 1 SIR, Zapdos, 4 illustration rares from 151, a 5th illustration rare from Paradox, and then the Terastal, I'm going to count it. We also pulled an SIR from Terastal, along with 9 more EXs from that. We've seen some hits tonight. We're eating good tonight. Thanks, y'all. You are welcome, Harjay. Glad that worked out well. Always glad when that happens. All right, so we got 3 minutes left on the raffle. Danielle should be here any moment. She's supposed to come up right when she finishes work at 9, but she talks to customers on the phone. So like if she's still talking to a customer, like she's not going to come up. So we'll give her after. We'll give her some more time to get up here. But if anybody wants to jump into the queue, it's open at the moment. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back to talking about my weekend. But yeah, so like I said, during the pre-release, you get a little box. Actually, I'll show you that first because I kept the box. I thought it looked cool. I'm going to try to close it up before I show you because I'm going to try to make it pretty again. So when you go to the pre-release, this is what you buy, essentially. This is the thing that you paid for with your ticket. So Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy, pre-release, and then it's got a little zip on the side. Answer the calls of the crystal. It's so fancy. So after you rip off the thing, that's what it says underneath. And that's from Final Fantasy 1, if I remember right. Because you can see like the little hand selector. That used to be how Final Fantasy, like you picked what you wanted, was the little finger selector. So then you open it up, and it's got all this cool artwork. So again, I'm pretty sure this is all from Final Fantasy 1. So it's Garland. They're fighting. The team over here is fighting Garland. So you got the little black mage, white mage, possibly thief. Who knows? You were able to get the starter deck. I also was able to get the starter deck and a couple of collector boosters and a collector box, but that's it. I wanted so much more. And then inside here, you get a deck box. And then it's kind of more art in here. And you'll notice these are all like punch outs because it's a pre-release. So like the assumption that they have is that a lot of people are showing up and they don't have anything. They don't have any of the tools and equipment needed to play. So then you get your little deck box here. So there's Garland again. 2 hits. That's so cool. The deck box is very nice. Very cute. Very demure. And then inside of it is where you get your 6-packs. So you have 6 packs in here, and then your promo card in cellophane wrapping. And then it also came with a 20-sided, what do they call them? Spin down D20s. So that's for, again, if you didn't bring anything with you, you have a deck box now. So I think what I'm going to do, because I really like this package, I just think it's cool to have this. So I was very careful when I opened it, and then during the rest of the day. And it was a long day, let me tell you, because it's a tournament. It was a 6-round tournament, and each round was best of 3. So you had to win. So you could go upwards of 3 games of Magic with your opponent for 6 rounds. So it started at 1, and we finished a little after 9. So it was a full day. It was a full day of tournament. And that's one of the things that makes the tournament difficult is it's long. It's really long. So you have to have endurance, mental and physical. But yeah, I think I want to keep this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take some double-sided tape and put it like right here and then squish it back down. So that way it's like, it's not sealed anymore, literally, but it's kind of sealed. And then if it's just some double-sided tape, if I ever really wanted to open it up for whatever reason, I could. But I just like this. I think it's cool. Did you see the Tactics remaster? Yes, and I am so excited about that. I grinded that game for so many hours when I was in, it was either middle school or high school by the time it came out. I remember playing it. I got a Game Boy, a new Game Boy that Christmas, and Tactics was the only game I had on the Game Boy. I think it was the Advance. Or maybe it was a DS. I don't remember which Game Boy it was. Okay, so the raffle's over. We're going to give Danielle a few more minutes, though, so she can get up here. Yeah, I'm really excited about the remaster. Everybody also got one of these at the very end. This is one of the cards in the set. It's just like a really shiny piece of paper. Nothing crazy. But it is cool. Something that's kind of cool, I think, because it has uses, is they also gave us this sticker sheet. So these are all stickers. So you got Cloud from 7, Sephiroth from 7, Terra from 6, Kefka also from 6. So 6 and 7 getting a lot of love on this sticker sheet. And then Yuna from 10, and then Y'shtola from 14. So very nice stickers. They all feel pretty good. They seem like pretty like high quality stickers. But those are just things that they gave away to everybody. You know, they send them with the pre-release packs to the stores or whatever. And then I placed, unfortunately, I placed 14th, which out of 48 people ain't so bad. So I won a single pack, and then I also pre-ordered 3 collector packs from them. And hopefully Danielle gets up here pretty soon, because I want to open up 2 of these, or real bad. real bad. And then, so these were the cards that I opened up. And some of these are like so insanely cool. I actually need to sleeve up a few of these, because my plan is to, like, you don't really master set Magic, but in this case, I'm viewing these mostly as collectibles. So I plan on mostly master setting at least all of the games, all the cards from the games that I have played. So the first one here, Hero of Light from Final Fantasy III, Furion, I believe, is the character in this case. So this was one of the best. This was possibly the best card that I pulled, and I used it in my deck. And so what he does is when Hero of Light's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. So if you can imagine, if I had 3 characters on the board plus Hero of Light, that's 3 plus 1. So now Hero of Light is a 4/4 character, 4 power, 4 toughness. And then it gets better because his ability is whenever you attack, for each opponent, so when it's a 1-on-1, that's 1, you create a 1/1 creature token that's tapped and attacking with him. So that means if you're playing him as a power 4 character and then you attack, he creates a 5th one. So now his power is 5/4. So any kind of boost you can give this guy is just absurd. One of your favorite characters to use in Dissidia. Oh, I've forgotten about Dissidia. I played that when it first came out. It was amazing. It had Terra, had Squall, Cloud, all the great characters. That was a fun game. It's like an arena fighter. So this was arguably the best card that I got on Saturday. Because if you can build up a board where you have like, if you can imagine having like 5 characters on the board, then he's automatically a 5/4, and then he attacks, and then he's a 6/4. He's swinging at you pretty hard. So the deck that wants to use him, I don't think it's Cecil. Cecil from 3? Dude, I didn't play 1 through 5. I've never played 1 through 5. I bought a remaster of 1 through 6, and I played 6 because I played 6 when I was younger on the NES. After I played 7, funnily enough. But yeah, so this card, it wants you to get as many characters onto the board as possible. So that way he's mega buff, right? And then you just kind of overwhelm them. Extremely, extremely powerful. So I was very happy about that. And then the other character I had that had a similar plan was Vana. So she is one of the characters from Final Fantasy XIV, which is the MMO from, well, she was secretly in every part of Final Fantasy XIV, you just didn't know it. You haven't played 1 through 5 either. Yeah, it's they have a remaster on Steam, and I own it. I just haven't gotten around to playing all of them. So what Vana wants to do, she's amazing. This card is ridiculous. Vana will, when you play her, she's not giant. She's not some huge creature. She's a 3/3. That's good for costing 3 mana. But the thing that's crazy about her is whenever you cast a legendary spell, and legendary would mean that, like, so if you look at Hero of Light here, it says legendary creature. So if I have Vana down first and then play Hero of Light, that would trigger because he's a legendary. And so you draw a card. So that means you want your deck to have a bunch of legendary stuff in it, so that when you play Vana, after you play Vana, if you put down a legendary, then you get to draw a card. And card advantage is like one of the most important things you can have in a card game. But then she gets busted because for 7 mana, so multiple turns later, you can transform her. So the first thing she does is exile target non-land permanent. So she just removes another character off the board. So if the opponent has some big scary monster or creature or whatever, boom, just get rid of them. It costs 7 mana, get rid of them. And then she transforms into Heidelin. And Heidelin is a slightly bigger creature. She's a 4/4. Vana was a 3/3, so not that much bigger, but that's not what's important here. What's important is that she's indestructible. And even if you don't know anything about Magic, you can probably guess that being indestructible is probably a pretty good quality to have, and it is. It's not easy to get rid of an indestructible creature. Not only that, at the beginning of combat, she gives another creature you have +1/+1, so they get bigger and stronger, and that creature also becomes indestructible. And if that creature is a legendary, draw another card. So you could, in principle, on one turn, play down a legendary creature, draw a card, spend 7 mana, flip her, put a 1/1 counter on that legendary creature, draw another card. You could end up with 3 cards that turn, just because of Vana. So she's ridiculous. She won me a bunch of games on Saturday, a bunch. She, like, straight up, she won me several games. Hero of Light won me a couple games, but people saw him and were like, oh, he's dead, I'm getting rid of him immediately. Vana was a little bit more of a sleeper. People weren't sure how to treat her. In a couple of weeks, everyone's going to know, like, nope, kill her. She's got to go. Get her off the board as fast as possible. I actually had a little secret in my deck. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, come on, where are you? I had a little secret for when they were getting antsy with me. Where are you? Where is it? It's got to be in here somewhere. Should be here in the back. Ah, here it is. So I also had a Phoenix down, which if you played any Final Fantasy, it's revive a downed character. So you could spend 2 and return a creature from the graveyard with mana value 4 or less, and she's a 3 mana character. So if I had this down, most people ignored this completely. They're like, that's whatever. Who cares if they bring back a 3 mana character? I don't care. That was generally to people's own death, because the thing I brought back every time was Vana. And then Vana would go off and win the game. I mean, literally, she was winning the game for me multiple times. Hero of Light, like I said, also won a couple of games. Yeah, so some of the other cool ones, I need to sleeve up some of these. That's kind of why I'm going through these. So Ninja Blades was another cool one that I got. This uses the job select mechanic from the set, which essentially means this is equipment, and equipment gets attached to a character, just like in the game, because it's an RPG, right? So very smart use there. So you would play this, and it would instantly get attached to a little token character. So this one was pretty cool. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. That player loses life equal to the discarded card's mana value. So if you drew a card that was worth like 8 mana, they would lose 8 life. So that was pretty fun. It didn't win me any games, but it was definitely annoying, and it pissed a lot of people off, which is good. And then my promo card was the Regalia from Final Fantasy 15. So this is the card. This is the bro game. Didn't get a lot of very good reception. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But it's all about your bros. But this is the car that the king gives Noctis. Noctis is the prince. It's like a super high-tech car. Later in the game, it gets to fly. But this is the promo I got. You can see it's a promo because it's got the little year stamped on it. Another cool one that I got was Ultima. It's a nice promo card. I thought so. It's extremely shiny. It's traditional foil, but it's like super crazy shiny. Plus the stamp. So Ultima is pretty good. So he's this Ultima did work for me during the tournament. He did pretty well. But he wasn't like I thought he'd be a little bit more of a bomb. Like I play this down and then the opponent gets really scared and worrisome. But he's a 4/4 body, so he's big, but he's not gigantic, and he flies. And that's really good because that means he can evade for the most part. But his ability didn't pan out so much. So his thing is, if you played the game, this will make sense. Final Fantasy 16. So when he attacks, he puts a blight counter on an enemy's land, and then that land can only be used as a colorless land. So like if I put down, if my enemy has a green land, it would turn that green land into a colorless land. So now they have one less green. And those can add up over time. So like the problem that happened is most people didn't let him live long enough, or he wasn't big enough to attack sometimes. And so he wouldn't end up getting to put too many blights down, because preferably, like what you're kind of looking for there is to ruin the value that they have and make it so that they can't play the best stuff in their hand. And it just didn't pan out all that well. This one's cool. They have all these towns, which are like also spells. But this one is Xanarkand from Final Fantasy X. It's where the game starts and ends, kind of, in a way. And this one's really cool. Jumbo Cactuar. I got the holo of this one, actually. Which is pretty cool. But his special thing is whenever he attacks, he gets plus 9,999, and he already has one. So he attacks you for 10,000, which means if he hits you directly, you lose, because he's plus 10,000. So this is like, it's kind of a meme. But if you can find a way to make it work, it would be hysterical. I did not play that in the deck. Another land. Red one. This is Lindblum. This is from Final Fantasy IX. And then somebody actually gave me this because I was saying I was disappointed I didn't get Clive or Jill from Final Fantasy 16. So somebody just gave me this before the end of the day. Of course, it's got a little chip at the top too. But Jill is from Final Fantasy 16. Jill's very cool. She bounces a character, so she puts them back into somebody's hand, like from the board, which is just annoying because that kind of ruins your game plan potentially. But then she can also transform into Shiva. And Shiva is very cool. Shiva is also just like kind of annoying. Cactuar would wreck me. Oh yeah, that's the idea. And Final Fantasy VIII was facing a Cactuar. Oh yeah, yeah. Cactuar in a lot of Final Fantasy games, for those who don't know, he's kind of like a joke character, but he tends to be like extremely powerful, and you run into him and you don't think much of them, and then they kill you. This one's very cool. Thrum of Vestige from Final Fantasy 13. Just beautiful. Just looks so cool. Also an insanely good card. Costs 1 mana, does 3 damage to a target. That's absurdly good. Just looks badass. And then Vana'diel Ventures. This is from Final Fantasy 11, the MMO, the first MMO. It's Laboratory Maniac. It's kind of interesting. It's like if you, it's for those decks that are trying to discard all their own cards, like ultra fast. Because normally when you discard, if you go to draw a card and you're out of cards, you lose. But this flips that. If you go to draw a card and there's no card, you win. So it's sort of a different win condition, if you will. So Balthier and Fran from FF12, full art. This is the full art version. You can't really tell because it's 2 of them on there, but behind them is the Roman numeral 12. So it's called, I think they're calling this one a portrait art. Not particularly powerful from what I can tell so far, but it is cool. So that was all the rares and such that I got. And then, where did my deck end? I don't think I used any of this. I used this. Oh, yeah. So then this was the rest of my deck. So Vana and Warrior of Light were like... Those were my win conditions. If I can play these guys and do what they want to do... If I could play either of these and make it happen, make them do what they wanted to do, I was highly likely to win the game. Which means basically the rest of the deck was just trying to help them make that happen. That's basically what the rest of the deck was for. And frankly, I didn't get a lot of good cards to make that happen. I wouldn't say I got screwed, but it didn't help me very much. So, like I said, Phoenix down. If either of them dies, I could bring one of them back. So that was useful multiple times. This let me filter through my deck a little bit faster. Reno and Rude, frankly, did not help me very much at all. But I needed bodies on the board because Hero Light grows stronger with every body on the board. So he was just another body on the board. Again, this one helps me filter to find Vana or Hero of Light. Demon Wall, a body on the board, nothing crazy, nothing special. This one was interesting. This one is a removal spell, which means you use it to get rid of an opponent's creature that is like being obnoxious. Your baby fell asleep to your MTG talk. Oh, well. That boring, huh? That boring, huh? But check this out. It transforms into a freaking dragon. And that dragon can become indestructible.
You guys. I'm sorry. OMG, guys. What's up?
We've been waiting to do the free raffle this whole time.
I'm sorry. Scoot over. Guys, I closed 2 deals today. Sorry. I had a really busy day at work today. So, hold on. Let me get in here. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I know if the dog's not there, but it's okay because the light's on.
Oh, it's me.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for waiting for me. You did not have to do that, but I was like, I don't want to miss out.
Yeah, I was waiting. We finished the raffle. I've just been waiting to actually do it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. Sorry.
Alright, so let's do that now.
What's up, homies? What it do, boos? My schedule is different now. So, guys, you guys have to wait till I get off. Don't have fun without me. But Justin has to, like, hold down the fort because, like, also, I don't want you guys waiting that long. That was kind of long. I didn't expect to work that long.
All right, so
Alright,
now we can do
guys.
the free raffle.
Let's
That's
go. May the best duck win. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna need you to put like exclamation boost. All right, we got Pickapoo Boo coming up in the England British outfit. What is that called?
He's one of the guards at the Buckingham Palace.
Okay, you know what that means. Okay, so we got Pickaboo coming in strong. We got Drew coming in. I don't know. It's kind of like neck and neck right now. Who's gonna take it? And everybody else, you guys need to keep up. Let's go. We're falling behind. Uh-oh, Drew's falling behind. Oh, we got...
Ooh,
we got
baby eyes
coming through.
Hey.
Let's go.
Yo, she flew up there at the end.
In
Holy
honor
cow.
of Baby Ice's birthday.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I'm so loud.
Chill. You don't have to yell. It picks up very well.
I know, but I had like a Diet Coke because I'm working late, so then I have to like, I'm all hyped up. Let's go, girl. Happy B-Day. And there's a lot of birthdays today. First off, want to shout out my niece, Violet. She just turned 8. Happy birthday, Violet. And then also I want to shout out my cousin, Adam. It's his birthday as well. Happy birthday, all my June babies. What up, Johnson? What it do?
All right, baby ice. You know the drill.
Oh my gosh, I look so bronzed right now. My face.
All right. You know the drill.
Of course. My little...
Which one do we want?
Alright.
Charmander, Squirtle, Pikachu.
And
These are
it's
your
Baby
options.
Ice's birthday. Like... Let's go, girl. What? I don't know, Squirtle, Char, or Pikachu. What Pokemon is calling your energy right now?
All right, Pikachu it is. All
Pika
right.
Pika.
You wanna do
Okay,
the honors?
I'm gonna do it. Cause I'm sad I didn't get to pick. I didn't get to do nothing. I missed all the fun.
Oh, you did miss some fun. I was pulling heat tonight.
No, tell me.
I pulled 5 illustration
Dang, that's
rares.
messed up. Ah! Oh my gosh.
5 illustration rares and a secret special illustration rare.
Stop. What up, Drew? What to do, boo?
You're supposed to go one at a time.
Okay. All right. In honor
unveiling.
of everybody, drop those birthday wishes for our girl, Baby Ice. It's her birthday. Okay, we're celebrating her birthday today. So everybody throw those balloons, and let's get into it. All right, Baby Ice. We got the beautiful, the cutesy.
I don't want to toot my own horn. I was killing it tonight. It was wild. So this is the promo from the Prismatic tech sticker collection. This was the Sylveon promo. That's why it's got like a different sort of holo on there.
Okay, so cute. I love this card. I have this card in my binder. Super cute. All right, and then next, ooh, Umbreon.
Umbreon V, full art.
This one is so dope. Wow, this one's beautiful. Wow, what a cute. This is like the perfect pull
from
now.
Evolving Skies.
Yeah. Ooh. And next we got.
And then the art rare from
here.
oh gosh, I can't remember.
Look at the
Electivire with Magmortar. That's
yeah. Look at how cool that looks though. Look at the detail in this. It looks really dope. He's like putting some bolts out and he's like, dude, what? He's almost falling back. This is so cool. Well, congrats, Baby Ice. We hope you like your presents. And I'm gonna throw something in there for your birthday, girl. I got you.
Yeah,
But
and we already have your address, so so we can ship that out to you.
Okay, yeah, I got your address. I got you. Let me put your name. What's good, everybody? How was your day? What's been good? What have you guys been into? I'm like, can we stay on for another hour since I just got here? Justin's like, we're wrapping it up, guys.
Yeah, last calls for the night. So we have about 10 minutes left, and we're gonna open up some of my Final Fantasy. So I am beyond excited to open these. I've been waiting this entire time. I didn't want to do it alone because I was like, you're gonna get all mad, even though you don't even care about them.
Is this booby girls?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
This is magic. So, yeah. So these were all the big hits that I got from my pre-release packages. From my pre-release package, not multiple. So these were my 2 favorites. So Vana from 14. Hero Light. These 2 cards carried me on Saturday. So, like I said, I got 14th, unfortunately. I lost my last game. I was playing, me and the last guy, I was playing for 7th place. He was playing for 8th place. So if I won, I would have been 7th. If he won, he would have been 8th. And the last 2 games we played, I just drew nothing. I had nothing good at any moment that I needed the things that I needed. So that's how card games work. You get lucky, you get unlucky. It is what it is.
It's the luck of the Irish, guys.
So
all luck.
Since I got 14th, I did win 1 play booster. So these are like the regular packs. So nothing too special there. But these play boosters are particularly good because there's a lot of the cards that you want are still in the play boosters. The collector boosters have higher end stuff in them, but most of the stuff that you want is in here too. All right, so tokens are like things that you need, so that's why these are double-sided. They're for playing the game though. I do need those.
Okay, and this is so Justin was doing this. I think he already told you guys.
Oh yeah.
Like all day. Like last week, he didn't come home till 10. I was like, dang, okay, like.
All right, so
He's in it.
All right, so it starts off with the commons and the uncommons, and then the rare is in the back, and then the hollow is at the very, very back. And the hollow can be anything. So retrieve the Esper. That's a pretty good card. Fade the Suncrist. It's a pretty good removal spell. Obsidian Elder. It's very good in the wizard deck. Hectize. Very good black card. Good for sacrifice. Summon Fetch Chocobo. There's a lot of Chocobo cards in this set, and all of them were very good. Hey, what's up, Amanda? How's it going?
What's up, Ray Ray? What it do, boo?
And then Sage. So this is more equipment. And then we getting to the rares, getting close to the rares in the back. Syncopate. This is a very good card that you can sort of scale throughout the game. It can be cheap at the beginning and then expensive at the end to give you more help. Tonberry. I actually had this card in my deck, and it was such a nuisance for everyone that was I was playing against. It's an amazing card. Chocobo, exactly. Yeah, the fat Chocobo. This was an amazing card.
Wait, where's my Pokemon at?
And then Zidane. So this is a nice little 2-color. So you notice the 2-color cards, they have a gold border on them. They're called signposts. Sorceress's Schemes. This one's okay. Seen a couple of people try it out. It's good. It doesn't help a ton. And then, ooh, Garland. This is a very good card.
That one's cool.
Yeah, this one's really cool. So Garland, actually, I don't want to spoil myself for like the next card that we get. But Garland transforms into Chaos, and it's called Chaos the Endless because even if you kill him, he goes back into the owner's deck. So he just goes to the bottom of the deck, and then if you pull him again, you can play Garland again, so he never goes away. That's like one of the themes in Final Fantasy 1. All right, so the next one should be our rare. You're guaranteed one rare, but you could get more than one rare. So the next one should be a rare. Ooh, Aerith. Perfect. Okay, this is one of the ones. This is one of the ones I wanted. So Aerith is from 7. Obviously, she's like.
I love her. I love her dress. That's cute. I like her outfit actually. Really cute.
Yeah, this is her outfit from the. This is her outfit from the remake. It's not like the craziest card, frankly. But if you're a Final Fantasy player, like you want to collect all the different main characters. So Aerith is of course there. So the next one should be our Hollow, which could be anything. And we got Haste Magic, which is.
Cool.
A little, it's like a combat trick. It just boosts up your guy, makes him a little bit bigger. And then a full art mountain. Very nice. So this is the hit, if you will. So you're guaranteed one rare in a pack. And we got one rare. Could have gotten more. But we got Aerith, so that's good. Very happy there.
And then 1 second, guys. Ray, what's up? What's up? Shout out to all my family in California. What up, guys? Love you so much. And just want to shout out my cousin Adam again. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, Cuzzo. 1 year older. Like, let's go. He's such a cool, I just love him so much. He's such a good person. And thank you for your support. But just wanted to say happy birthday to you. And then again, all these birthdays. We have birthday June month. Happy birthday again to baby Ice. And then happy birthday to my niece Violet. She just turned 8, so it's her birthday too. So anyway, shout out to everybody who has birthdays in June. We love you so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And
Happy birthdays, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so the last thing for tonight. All right, last call for if anybody wants to get anything in. Oops.
Yeah, last call if you guys want to put in any orders, guys. Go ahead, and the queue is open before we head out for the evening.
Okay, so we got 3 collector boosters here. All right, so for those that don't know Magic, the collector boosters are these really expensive packs, and it has all the best stuff. It's guaranteed to have a bunch of hollows, multiple rares, multiple chances to get mythic rares. It also has some of the art treatments that you cannot find inside the play boosters. They only exist inside collector boosters. In this case, there's a foil called Surge Foil, and it only exists inside these packs. So they're very high end. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to touch it because the pack, it just like looks really. I just want one because these things are like, they're like literally shiny. The packs themselves are shiny. So I'm keeping this one for myself forever, probably. And these two, we're going to open them up.
The Terastal box still there, homie?
No, we just went through the last one earlier. Prime Pokepulls got that last one today, actually.
Dang, I missed that. I'm so sad. I missed all the epic pulls today. And thank you so much, Jansiv, for all the. Thank you for shouting out everyone's birthday. We appreciate you. What up, One Thug? What a do, boo? Yes,
hey, One
Kelly in the hizzle for shizzle. What up, guys? Yeah, it has been a week. And also, I was in Cali just recently, so.
All right, so here's the big thing. Here's the big thing from these packs. There's two big things. First one is there's multiple different chocobos, and they come in different colors. There's a yellow one, a pink one, a green one, and a couple other colors. They're really rare, and if you get them in the foil, they're currently going for over $1,000. They're really over 1,000.
Okay, let me get into Magic. Hold on, let me get into Magic.
We got out of that one. We got a Pesharunt, the Pesharunt SAR.
Can I see this? Okay, I'm gonna have to look through it.
Yeah, it's in
Harjay, what it do, boo?
It's in James's. The other, now the even bigger one, this is not going to happen. It's exceptionally rare. So there's also a serialized card potential in these booster packs. There are 77 chocobos, gold chocobos. Only 77.
What's it?
Out of thousands.
And it's worth $1,000?
No,
okay.
It's worth. There's only been 2 scenes so far, and the first person that pulled one and posted it is asking $200,000 for it.
Wow, that's crazy, guys.
So who knows what the price will end up at?
Somebody get that, okay? Get that 2K.
No, 200,000.
Oh, 200. Oh, dang, that's a house payment and a car.
No, that's not a house payment. That's a house.
Okay, that's a house.
That's literally a house.
You pay half of your mortgage off of that.
So the very tippy top end is bare minimum, probably like $100,000 card. Now it's extremely rare. There's 77 of them, so you ain't gonna pull one.
And this is James. You said he pulled all the good cards.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Ooh.
Well, James pulled the SAR.
SAR.
All right, so let's get into this. Let's see if we have a $100,000 card in here.
$100,000. Hello, that's mine. I call dibs. If it's 100,000, I'm taking it. Okay.
If we get the $100,000 card, everything in our store will drop down to $1.
$1. Where it will be called the D&J Pokepulls Dollar Tree. I like that. Actually, I would love to do that.
All right. No.
$1.
Again, that ain't gonna happen.
That'll make you holla. I know, guys. Sorry, report.
There's literally.
We're not
there's
rich.
literally.
We're not rich.
What are you talking about? Why do you have to be rich to pull a card?
No, because you said you would.
I said
put
if
everything in the shop for
yeah,
$1. But
yeah.
can we do that now? No, we're
No,
not rich. Okay.
I said if.
If.
And
That
it's
reminds
an
me of
if that'll
Hercules,
it's an
with
if
the
that
little
ain't
guy
gonna
that goes,
happen.
If remember that scene where on Hercules the little devil goes if.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. All right.
We're the same.
We're looking for a $100,000 card
Okay,
right now,
I'm sorry.
right?
Okay, I'll
This is serious stuff.
was it-
God, that'd be wild.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Shh.
I don't-
The $100,000 card.
I
Guys.
don't know what slot it
You
would be
get
in.
$1. Everybody gets $1.
I don't know what slot it would be in. That's the only thing. So it can pop out of nowhere.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is a holographic token.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Cuckoo.
Ooh, okay, and this is the slot that it would have been in, so we didn't get it. We did get Arden Usurper in Surge Foil, which is definitely not guaranteed. So this is like that fancy foil I was just telling you about.
Okay.
And it's the portrait. So you
He
can see
looks
behind
cool.
him it says 15. That's the game he's from. So this is a very, very nice pull. So very happy about that. All right, so this is one of our reprint ones.
Okay.
So it's a holographic. You're guaranteed to get one of these reprint cards, these full art reprint cards. This is from Final Fantasy 12. Ooh, and we did get a traveling chocobo. So we got a chocobo. We didn't get the chocobo. So this is the regular. It's not holographic, and it's not one of the alternate colors. But this is actually like $40, and this pack cost $40. So this card actually paid for the pack, which is pretty cool. It's also really strong. If it would have been like one of the fancy pink ones or green ones, it would have been like $1,000.
Wow, that's crazy. Just a little golden chick. Dang, that's.
All right, and then we get the little symbol here means it's for the commander decks. I don't play commander, so I'm not super interested in that. Another commander card, Riku from Final Fantasy X. And then now we get to our rares as well. Or I think this is the last rare. So Vaughn Street Thief from Final Fantasy 12, the fake main character in the game, in holographic. And then a holographic full art land, very cool. Sometimes those are worth a little bit of money. And then we also get Prompto in the portrait art. So he's an uncommon, he's not a rare. So now we're in our uncommons. And Gladiolus. This is a pretty good card actually too. Another holographic side quest card collection. And it flips over into magic card, which is funny. They did the thing. They called the magic card magic card. Giat is a pretty good card, holographic. Ether, holographic, also pretty good. Rabanastre, Royal City, Tapland, Adventure's Airship, Hollow, and Vane's Treachery, Hollow. This is one of the best cards in the black side, in Hollow. So you notice all those last ones almost all the last ones in there were Hollow.
Cousin, is that you? Adam, are you Chips Ahoy? Baby Ice, what? Are you having issues with your YouTube again?
All
I know
right.
she was having issues last time.
Last chance. Our last chance to pull a $100,000 card.
Come on, channel the $100,000 card. Cause what am I getting? I don't know.
There's literally, I would pay out the house with that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's cool. Nobody wants freaking debt. Pay the debt off. Okay.
But yeah, there's only 77 of them, so
Okay.
it's not gonna happen. But it's fun to think about. You never know. The Lord of the Rings Magic set also had a serialized card, and it's Lord of the Rings, so they did the serialized card was the One Ring. There was only one of them, literally one. Can you imagine that? There's only one of them. So the guy that pulled the One Ring, he sold it to Post Malone for $2 million.
What, Post Malone? What up, cousin? My cousin Amanda is obsessed with Post Malone. Okay.
Yeah, well, he owns a Magic card that he paid $2 million for because there's only one of them in the world. And I think when he bought it from the guy, he because you don't make that kind of sale online, right? Like he flew the guy out to wherever he was playing at sometime. All right, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these should be our commons and uncommons, if I remember right. All right, so we got Hollow Cactuar, cute. Hollow Prima Vista is a pretty good card, actually. Holographic Queen Braun, she's quite good too. She can take over a game. And City of Insomnia from Final Fantasy 15. Gone from Final Fantasy 5. And then Shopkeep. All those were hollows, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's like the second card, or the first one that's like could be the ultra fancy one. So let's just start from the back. I think that'll be fun. Ooh, we got the Ambrosia White Heart. This is an uncommon, but this is the full art version of it. It's very cool. So this is Clive's Chocobo from Final Fantasy 16, the full art version. It's very cool. And then we have another Ambrosia White Heart. Also, so it's the exact same card, the full art, but it's holographic. So we got the hollow and the non-hollow version. That's kind of funny. This is also a pretty good card.
Okay, there it goes. I think we got an order.
Trying to make it holographic Swampland. It's very cool. Always enjoy. Oh, okay. We'll get to it in a sec. Trying to make it exciting.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
you gotta make it cool to. Ooh, Summon Knights of the Round Table holographic. I got beat down by this card. It's absurd.
Dang.
It is absurd. And we got the hollow version, which is pretty cool. Very happy with that.
For the $100,000 card.
Oh, I spoiled myself. Okay, so it's not. All right, we got Owaka. So this is our guaranteed commander card. Who cares? I don't play commander. I'm trying to make I mean, it'd be wild to get like a $100,000 card, right? Ooh, Ultima Alt Art, non-holographic, very cool.
That is very cool. Looks like it's like.
So
I know.
Ultima here is he's a robot,
Oh, gotcha.
basically.
Okay. Looks like an underworld.
All right, so how many we have left? We have 3 left. It's one. I can't remember which slot it is though. So let's just do this. Okay, Ultima. So you actually saw that. I got this one earlier, but this is the extended art version. So now I have the regular art version and the extended art version of that. And then I think it's the next one is our crazy. No, the next one should be our Through the Ages card.
Okay.
So it won't be this one. Okay, and this is our Through the Ages card. This is the pixel graphics from Final Fantasy VI, which is very cool. All right, and then this one is
pull the card already.
the potential to be.
All right, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000.
So that's like your big hit of the pack, right? So let's see.
Oh, can I look? We're getting. That's it, everybody. We're buying magic from here on out. Magic.
There's only 77 of these cards in the world, so odds are pretty
You
slim.
never know.
Ooh, not $100,000, but it is cool.
Okay.
So
this is a
Squall
cool
from
card.
main character from Final Fantasy VIII, the portrait art and holographic.
And hello, what's up, Adam? All right, he's into Final Fantasy too, or into Magic. My cousin's into Magic. Adam, are
No,
you
he's
into
talking about-
Magic
don't-
too? Oh, sorry. I just
He's talking about Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone. Oh, okay. That's funny. All right, well, we got an
So we
order
didn't
in.
we didn't pull a $100,000 card, unfortunately.
Next time. All right, we got an order in. I wonder who it's for.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, we got an order for Adam, the birthday boy. All right, it looks like we are doing the Poke Powerhouse pack. Let's go. Everybody throw some love, throw some hearts, throw some balloons for Adam, for my cousin, his birthday. We're about to open up some packs for him in honor of his birthday. Let's freaking go, guys.
All right. Well, I've opened up everything tonight, so you
Yes, it's
you
my
can
turn.
you can do
What?
this one.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs. Let's freaking go, guys. Thanks, Baby Ice, for the luck. Yeah, let's go, let's go. All right, let me put Adam's
this real quick.
back up in front. All right, here we go. All right, got you. We're gonna put your little B-Day. My writing's a little sloppy, but all right. All right. All right, let's start off with Crown Zenith, because that's one of my favorites. I don't know. Should we
You gotta
start
end with Crown Zenith.
Crown Zenith, we got Surging Sparks, we got Paradox Rift, we got Stellar Crown, and we got Temporal Forces. So, we can start. What up, One Thug? Thanks for the luck, my boy. Okay, let's start off with, let's do Surging Sparks and Crown Zenith first. Right? Alright. Alright, thanks, bro. What up, Drew? Alright, let's go, everybody. I need to pull something, because I'm lagging over here. I wasn't
Yeah,
even here.
I had an insane
My
night.
turn.
So
Okay, so is it what one?
which one are you doing?
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, we got the basic energy, guys. Alright, we got this little, what is it? A Geico? What is he? I never
Geico.
know.
He does.
He looks like a
Actually, does kind
Geico.
of look like the Geico Gecko.
And we got this little dinosaur guy. He's cute. He's like a dinosaur turtle. Okay. We got the cute little, she flies. She's cutesy. Crown Z for the last pack magic. Okay.
Yeah, for
I got
sure.
this. Last pack. Last pack. Alright, we got Lively Stadium. We got little mushroom head. Little mushroom girl. This was me today working at my desk. And then, oh, okay. Okay, another little dinosaur baby. Is that critter? Okay. Okay, nothing there. Okay, hold on. This
Regular hollow.
regular hollows, just regular schmegular. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do Paradox Rift. All right. Was that one?
Mhm.
All right, let's go. Come on, I need all the luck, guys. I'm so sad I missed everything. Honestly, though, I closed 2 deals at work today. So I'm pretty stoked because total for the month of June, I closed 11 deals. Let's go.
Nice.
I know, so excited.
June just started.
I know, June just started.
Dang.
Because I had stuff already brewing. You know how I do? Oh, this is cute. Iron bundle. Little Eskimo. What is it, a penguin?
He's a robot penguin.
A robot penguin. Okay, cutesy. Okay, ancient booster energy capsule. Okay.
Ooh, EX. There we go.
Okay, we got an EX. Let's go. All right, speaking it to existence.
This is worth like $14, by the way.
$14? Dang, Adam. What? Let's go. We got a little $14 for you. Birthday money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do Temporal Forces next. All right. And guys, we will be... Okay, so our lives are going to be a little funky, so trial and error, guys, because it's weird because of my schedule, so it's my fault. So sorry. String cheese. I know, that one always reminds me of a string cheese. Remember that commercial of string cheese? Are those commercials
No,
still?
he's made out of gold. He's throwing money around. That's his attack. He throws money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throws gold coins at you.
So throw gold coins at...
Skitty the kitty.
Golden cheese stick, right? Oh, this is cute. Yeah, throw some gold coins at me, please. Let's freaking go. That's right. Let's go, Adam. I saw your birthday cake, man. It looked like a chocolate cake you had. What did you guys have for dinner? Because that looks so good. I wanted that. You know I love me some chocolate cake. Okay, we got the pudding. Pound cake. Alright, this little slimy guy. He looks like he's, what, lava? I don't know. Lava?
Yep.
Oh, I got that right. And then we got this little thing. Looks like some robot thing.
Oh,
okay,
another EX.
Another EX. Let's go.
Very
What's that?
nice.
What's that? $14?
No,
Okay.
not quite. But it is cool.
I want another $14 because then that makes it. Alright. Okay, so next we got the Stellar Crown. We're gonna go into and the last pack match is Crown Z for the win. Alright guys, I'm still going. I'm proud of myself. I've been talking all day and here I am talking some more. Alright. It's the Coke, you know. I get crazy on sugar. I don't do coffee, but give me a snack, give me a soda, it's on. I'll pull out an all-nighter. Okay, we got a little birdie.
Bombardier.
That's cute. Giving me like Swan, Crispin.
Crispin, extremely good card.
That is a cool card. I'm gonna actually send all these cards in there. Okay, we got this little blimp balloon thing.
Ooh, that's a cool
this is
Rapidash.
so cool. This is a cool Rapidash. Look at fire. So cool. Ooh. Little cute little thing. It looks like, you know, remember those like gloves when you were little, the latex gloves, and you blew them up? I don't know why this reminds me of it.
He's a pastry.
A pastry? Oh, okay.
Grimmsnarl.
Okay, Grimmsnarl. This guy's cool. Big Stope.
Ooh, a
Give
full
her
art.
Ooh, nice. Let's go. We got the Lapras EX. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
That's real nice.
Birthday lovin' right there, Adam. Cha-ching.
That's
All
real
right.
nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm pulling stuff. You're welcome. Okay, it's the sugar talking too. So sorry if I'm too extra. All right. Okay, I'm so happy right now because I'm like. And then next we got Violet. We're gonna go into Violet, my niece. It's birthday love. And look at Baby Eyes. It's her birthday too, girl. Bye. Look at you actually won. You won the race. I'm telling you guys, June's gonna be lucky. June is gonna be lucky. All right, we got the Crown Z, guys. Okay, sorry. Last pack magic, everybody. Can you throw some love in the chat for my boy Adam? Let's wish him some last pack magic luck. See if we can pull anything with the Crown Z. Typically it doesn't disappoint, but you know I don't want to be.
We got a really good one earlier.
You did? What did you guys pull?
The NT alternate art.
Oh, okay. Dang. All right then. We got Pernard. I like this card. This always reminds me of Pernard from Santa Claus, the movie. You know? Tangela, little cutesy. This little thing is sleeping. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Little cat. He looks kind of angry. And then we got the little whale guy. He's cute. Walmart or Walmart.
Ooh!
Pikachu! Ah! Oh my goodness. How cute is this? coming in with the leaf. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking adorable.
Look
Are
at the
you
next one.
serious?
Look at the next one. Okay, not a
Nessa.
hit.
We just got Nessa. Okay, maybe I'm more a Nessa.
It's a hollow.
It's a hollow, but it's cool. Look at how cool that card is too. But dang, look at coming in strong with the Pika and the leaf. Oh my gosh. That is so cute.
That's really good.
I'm telling you, wait, what? Did I just come up with the sickest luck right now? Like, chef's kiss.
Yeah, that was actually wild because you just went 4 for 5.
Let's go to Vegas.
So you just had an 80% hit rate, including a full art and an alternate art from Glaring Gallery. That's wild.
The love. Let's freaking go. Happy
That's
birthday,
so
cousin
cute.
Adam. Love you so much. Hopefully you love all your pulls. Obviously, we got some cool stuff for you. And then I'm also going to send the bulk so Olivia can play with it. I feel like she'll like this. So shout out to my little cousin, Olivia. All right. We'll put that there. And then I'm going to do one more pack, so bear with me. Yeah, guys, I'm feeling lucky today. Hello? Justin's not the only one that's lucky. Okay, next. Okay, hold on. Let me see if she's pink. Okay, maybe I'll wait to do hers next. Okay. I don't know. Andrew, are you here? Drew, are you in the building? Brother Andrew. Yeah, some great pulls. Adam, I hope you are happy. I hope you had the best birthday and, you know, continue to celebrate. It's birthday month, guys. Hello, baby eyes. Girl, I'm going to have to hop in your live. Are you doing your live this Saturday for your birthday? Girl, don't come at me because I've been so busy and I forget the days, okay? But yeah, keep me posted because I definitely want to hop in your live. And then Andrew.
This was so close to being a $1,000 card if it was hollow. So close.
Yes, Drew, is Violet awake? Because I see that she also has something, but I didn't want to do her packs if she's not here. Okay, girl, I got you. Okay. We'll be in your live. And then that means we're going to go live this week. Okay, so Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday we're going live, and then we're going to go live again on Friday. And then, because I have Friday off. So I will be here at a normal time, and we can, guys, hang out. We can hang out. So, you know, bring your soda, your little candy, your little drinky drink, you know, and hang out with us on Friday. Drew, did you want me to do Violet's packs right now, or did you want to wait? If you want to do it now, or we can do it Wednesday. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, we got one more order in, but I think my niece is sleeping. So if she's sleeping, we can wait Wednesday because it's her 8th birthday, and she also has an order in as well. So let me know if he's there. But anyways, guys, what have you been up to? How has your weekend been? And it's Sunday, guys. It feels so weird that it's Sunday because I feel like I'm working on a Sunday, which is, I never work on a Sunday, but my schedule's a little changing. So
She's awake.
what? Oh, she's awake? Okay. All right, one more.
You can do that afterwards.
Can I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. All right, so next in our queue, we got Violet. Happy birthday, Violet. Violet is 8. Shout out to my niece in Seattle, girl. We have something for you as well in the queue. So we also have a pack. So which one should I do? one should I do? Should I just put a couple of these? Okay, Violet. So we got your. We're gonna do Surging Sparks. I'm gonna do a couple. We got Tempora Forces. Huh?
Yeah, I guess. Stellar.
Stellar?
Yep.
Where's that? Stellar. We're gonna do some Stellar for you, Violet, and then Crown.
Okay,
And Crownsy, and that's good. Can I do one Crownsy?
If you want.
Okay. Alright, guys. We got Violet. Happy birthday, Violet. She just turned 8. And so we're going to do Crown Zenith for the last one because she has 4 packs right now in the queue. So we got Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks, and Tempora Forces. So we're going to go ahead and start with Tempora Forces. Then I will do Stellar Crown and then Surging Sparks. Alright, let's go, Violet. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I got my niece, I sent her some gifts in the mail. And so she got, I got her a Pikachu shirt. And it has like Eevee and Pikachu. And it's so cute. Target be having like a lot of Pokemon stuff. So she was
Except the
super
cards.
excited. Huh?
Except the cards.
Except the cards. Except you
They got
cannot
none
go
of
to Target and buy cards anymore.
You want as many shirts as you want.
Yeah, and many shirts.
No cards.
Alright guys, can you throw some love for Violet in our chat? It's her birthday and we're gonna throw her some love and hopefully we get some cool pulls for her today. Alright, so we got the Crab Brawler little thing. Ooh, Wooloo, so cute. Okay, the little dragon, the dragon lizard. We got this little jellyfish with a nose. Oh, this is cute. I don't think I've seen this. She's having like a diamond head. And then this little cute fuzzy thing here. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. We got Fletching. This is cute little birdie. Okay, what is that? A cat? I don't know what that is. Like a little fox
like
cat.
A cat. Yeah.
Cute. Ooh, and we got an EX. There we go. Woo! Dang, am I on fire? I'm on fire.
Yeah, you've only missed 1 pack tonight.
Okay, knock on wood. Let's not jinx my streak. It's birthday vibes, guy. Birthday vibes. Okay, it's Tempora Forces is next. All right, guys, let's go. Honestly, blame the Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. I don't drink it all the time because we're trying to cut back, but when I'm busy, I have to have it to keep me woke. Okay, we got Ghastly. Thanks so much, Baby Ice, for the luck. My niece is literally obsessed with Pokemon, and I love that we have that bonding together now. And like today, she FaceTimed me to show me the cards that she pulled. And so, obviously, we have to have a shout out for her today, too. Ooh, okay, this one's cool. This is like, what is he, like a sea creature?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. He's a strong dolphin.
It's Kitty the kitty.
Aw, this totally reminds me of Violet. She's so cute and she loves pink. Skitty. Ooh, okay. We got Fluttermane. She's cute too. I'm always loving this vibe. It's kind of like she's a little evil villain, but then she has all these cool colors. So this is such a cute card. Love this. Okay. Alright, next is Surging Sparks. We got this good old Surging Sparks. Can we pull a Batman Dolphin, right?
Yeah, he's like a superhero basically, yeah.
The Batman Dolphin, for sure. That does look like that. He's buff. He's yoked. I'm trying to get on that level, guys. Justin has been doing push-ups. He's like trying to get back into his push-up gang, and I'm right behind him. Starting tomorrow, guys. Kicking off Monday. I'm trying to get some gains here, okay? And I used to be able to do like 10 solid, and now I can't even tell you if I can do them. So I'm gonna try. Ooh, we got the Snorlax, so cute. Okay, we got the little, what is he, like a, he looks like a,
It's a monkey.
A monkey, but he's like a circle. What does he remind me of? A circle monkey? We got Latios. This is such a cool card. Okay, we got the little dragon guy. She loves kitty. Ooh, Tails. Okay, this always scares me. It kind of looks spooky. It's giving me like Snow White vibes when she's in the forest and then the trees start getting spooky. Okay, the little aura. Dang it, nothing there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Last pack magic, we got the Crown Z for the win. Never disappoints. Let's go. Yeah, you know who I haven't seen in a while? Deadpool.
He was here earlier.
He was? Dang, I keep missing him. The homie. And
Poor.
I think I missed Harjay. I saw him a little bit, but I missed him.
Yeah, he was here too.
Dang. Oh wait, one more. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got the rare candy. This little robot thing. It's flying. The energy. Ooh, Sparland, a little kitty. Cute, cute. Little pincher. Ooh, One Thug. Yay, I thought you left. What's up? Okay, we got the little Pikachu thing. Or wannabe Pikachu.
He's a lizard.
A lizard? Okay. We got Wooloo.
Ooh, Radiant Charizard.
Radiant Charizard! Let's go!
Super
this is
nice.
such a sick card. Wow.
Is there one more?
Okay. And
not
we
a
got
double.
the Pine Dang, Violet,
Coulda
let's
been a
go.
double.
Happy birthday, Violet. That's such a good birthday pull. Love that card.
That's like the third time we've pulled Radiant Charizard specifically
Yeah.
from Crown Zenith. That's crazy.
So cool. Oh my gosh. Ah!
Yeah, that's really great.
Yay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You remember that like Simpsons episode where Bart sings to Lisa? That's like one of my favorite episodes. Alright. So that is it, right? We're good. Justin's like looks tapped out over here. He's trying to hang because I guess you guys went hard without me. So, and last but not least, we are going into the buyer's giveaway, guys. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And again, I am a late starter now, so Justin's here for the first hour, and typically I'm here after the second hour. Hopefully I'm not too late, but if I am, it's because of work. So don't come after me. But come back. But come back.
All right, so
All right,
we
guys.
got 3 people today. So today's is for a pack of Journey Together. So whoever wins, we'll just toss it in there. You'll also just get that for free. So let's shuffle these
Yay.
up and make sure that.
Wait, we didn't put.
Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing.
Okay. But you have to put Violet or something. Violet and Adam.
Well, they actually, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but.
All right, so we got 3. Let's shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. Boom.
And the winner
it's like right in the middle.
is-
It's like
who
right
could
in
it
the
be,
middle.
Isaac or Prime?
It's Prime.
We got Prime Pokes in the building.
All
the
right,
homie.
so Prime Pokepool. I don't think he's here anymore, but
Outskis.
that's all right. So if you end up watching this later, just know that we're gonna toss in to your bag, which we're holding for you for now. But we got Journey Together for you too.
Ooh, nice. Some GT. JT. I'm sorry, JT.
But that about wraps it up for us tonight, guys. So thanks for hanging out with us for the last 2.5 hours. Wow. Does not feel like that. We had some nutty pulls tonight. I was on fire. Danielle was on fire
All of a
too,
sudden,
and
I
she
came
showed
out of
up.
nowhere, and I just blew up smoke too, guys.
Yeah, definitely killed it tonight. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us on this Sunday evening. Hope you have a wonderful start to your week, and we'll see you again on Wednesday evening at 8
Yes,
p.m.
guys,
Central
thank you
Time.
so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you, and thank you guys for still hanging out. I know it's like we're both our schedules are different, but thank you guys again. Have a beautiful night and a great week. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Happy birthday to all my boos out there. I'm Dee.
And